Good morning. The film analysis essay is coming up, and I wanted to explain a part of the assignment sheet that says, please do not simply summarize the film. Okay? So I have a paragraph here in front of us that I want to go over and explain what that means. So here's a sentence. In one scene of the Motorcycle Diaries, Guevara and Granado travel to Peru where they visit Machu Picchu, the ruins of an ancient Incan citadel. Couple things, side notes here. Please make sure you put the title of the film in italics, and on the second references and all the other references to the characters, please use their last names only. So we started out discussing that scene in Machu Picchu. It says, here and throughout the film, Guevara can be seen writing in his diary about his travels. Also, he is reading several books along the way. As the men look across the ruins, they ponder why the people there disappeared. Later, they are writing about the experience. Granado thinks of ways to reinvigorate the indigenous people through actions such as voting. Guevara replies, a revolution without guns? It would never work. Granado is struck silent. That is a perfect scene to describe how Guevara is transforming his thinking. However, there isn't a part where you have given your analysis of that scene. You have simply described the scene. So what I need you to do to make slight changes to some of the sentences in this paragraph to make it more analytical. Okay, stepping from just summarizing a scene to acting on it, to explaining it for your reader and connecting it back to the thesis, which is Guevara is experiencing a transformation. So a couple of things you could do to make changes. First part is we can add a sentence or a part of a sentence to what you already have here. So one part I picked up on right away is that it says he can be seen reading several books along the way. Now you can find out the exact names of those books, include those in your essay to be more precise with the details, which is always a great choice. Okay, so I'm just going to add a sentence here, or actually just a passage for the sentence. Okay, so it says also he is reading several books along the way, and I added that are likely influencing his thinking. That way you're acting on it. You're thinking, I'm watching the film, I'm seeing him reading, and I can see that these books are changing his way of thinking. That's analytical. Okay? Another part that we can add is here between, after it says they are writing about the experience. I'm going to add, while Granado appears to be excited, Guevara appears serious and pensive. So that is you acting on what you're seeing. You're saying, Granado's like, hey, let's do this. And Guevara, you can see, is very serious. He is thinking in different ways. So you just adding that little piece acts on what you're seeing. It gives me an idea of what you're thinking about the film. That's analysis. If you just summarize the scene, you're just telling me what the movie's about, and I can watch the movie myself. What I need is for you to add parts that give your analysis of it. Okay? One final part, I would add to each paragraph something that it connects back to the thesis in these smaller ways and in a larger way. So I'm going to add this last sentence. Okay, so I added Granado struck, I didn't add that, but at the end, the last part said Granado is struck silent. I added Guevara's overall demeanor has changed, revealing that he is transforming in ways even his friend doesn't understand. So there's a connection back to the thesis and an explanation of how this scene works to prove that thesis. Always go back to your thesis in an essay. So you're going to establish the thesis in the introductory paragraph, which is going to be higher up in the paper. And then this is a body paragraph explaining one of those scenes that shows that transformation. And you're going to do this each and every time. Each and every paragraph should prove a transformation is occurring. Okay? Just make sure you don't just describe the scene and leave it. You've got to act on it. Okay? So I hope that helps explain summary versus analysis. And if you have extra time, which I know students always have lots of extra time, you can research and find out if my t-shirt is accurate. See Ron Chernow's biography of Hamilton. All right, have a great day.